Are you a shanker? Guys, Mike Bury here. If you are, then stay tuned because today I've got some drills for you to help get rid of that shank. That is no fun at all, and you cannot play golf that way or fearing that that shank is going to pop its ugly head up. So let's get started. When we're making contact in the heel of the club, which started here, has essentially moved further away from where it started, moving towards this orange alignment stick here. Now, whether that's because of the hands, whether it's because of the body, the golf ball doesn't care. It cares where it comes back to, and we have to solve that contact issue and get rid of those shanks. So I want you to think of this orange alignment stick here as the line on a highway, kind of like a divider. Now again, if we're coming down, our job is stay in our own lane. If we start to move towards that alignment stick where we're going to shank it, we're heading into oncoming traffic here. So your job, make sure that we stay in our own lane. With some swing changes, we need to make an overcorrection in order to finish about in between. So we're actually going to start by setting up in the outside lane here. And I want you to make some practice swings here of coming back to the inside lane. Outside lane, inside lane. Outside lane, inside lane. This is just teaching the club and hands to return closer than when we started in this case. But like we said, if we're a heel shanker, we're moving away for whatever reason, and we've got to train the opposite of that. And like I said, if we can over exaggerate this, it's likely that when we go to hit the shot, we're going to land somewhere in between. Now we need to replicate that and transfer it to hitting a golf ball. So what we're going to do is we're going to tee some balls up, and we're going to tee them up close to one another here. And we're going to start at the outside ball, we're going to hit the inside ball. Set up at the outside, we're going to give ourselves a little more room at address than what we normally would have, just so that we can create the space to still strike that inside ball solidly. The next part of the process is now transferring the same feel just to the ball that we intend to hit. We're going to set up at one ball and hit that same ball, but we've got a little bit of feedback here. If we happen to change lanes, then we're going to crash into that outside ball, that oncoming traffic, which we don't want to do. So set up to the inside ball. Remember, this time we're just going to strike the same ball, but we're going to need to have some of that same feeling, almost like there's an imaginary third ball there. So let's go ahead, let's set up. We're going to have the same feeling of returning closer to our body so we don't crash into that outside ball. At first, you might collect that outside ball a few times, but you're not going to want to do that too many times. So this is part 2 of the process. When you're practicing this at the range, I want you to group your balls together. So I want you to grab 5 balls. The first 3, you're going to do the out to in move, changing lanes, but changing lanes to the inside lane. And then after that, you're going to hit 2 shots setting up at the inside ball. You'll have that ball setting up on the outside of the club, but that's just the feedback ball. Come back and through in the same lane. Well guys, that is it for today. Hope you enjoyed it, and you're now on the way to fixing those shanks because they are no fun. If you haven't already, please subscribe. If you like what you saw, go ahead and hit the like button. And you can also comment below if you have anything else that you would like me to help you with. I'm going to put the link to Mike Bury Golf on Instagram down below, so go ahead and follow that because there's some good stuff over there too. Until next time guys, good golfing.